Well, hello, Monday. Welcome. Today is Monday, August 19th, 2019. I'm Lindsay Duff, and this is Responsible Day Trading. I was doing some listening to a book called Atomic Habits this morning, and man, it talks about just improving everything a little bit by 1%. It talks about not focusing on the goal and focusing on the process. It talks about not focusing on the end game and focusing on the system to get you there. It's very important. So focusing on thought processes like, I am a consistently profitable day trader, or I am consistent in what I do. Those things are very important, actually, in my thought process. Just hearing it put out that way has been really kind of amazing to me, because it gives me that mindset of I'm on the right path. Okay. All right, guys. So that's my little bit of ditty this morning. Let's go ahead and check out the market. Before we do that, first thing I want to do is I just want to check news for the week. I do find myself checking news first thing Monday, and then I kind of, unless we've got a bunch of news, I kind of forget about it. We do have FOMC meetings on Wednesday. So this is set to the proper time for me. So that would be 1 Central Time, and maybe a little bit different for you. Okay, so 9 a.m. on Friday, we're going to have some news too. And then day 2, all Jackson Hole symposiums. Okay, so we've got some news that we want to pay attention to that's coming out. The first one we have is on Wednesday. Everything else doesn't really matter much to me. All right, so of course, my phone starts ringing the moment, but it's over there. It's across the room. I'm not paying attention. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. Let's pull up the daily chart first. All right, so with the daily chart, we can see what's happening. The price and the MACDs have both led higher. We pulled away from that EMA, but we never got back below here. We started to slow and roll. So some things that we can anticipate. Well, we see what tends to happen when we get back above the EMAs right now, is it does this slow, creepy, crawly up, and it's no fun, but it is what it is, right? We are in between the EMAs. Let's spread this open just a little bit and bring it back. And I know there's a bunch of lines on here, but you got to remember there's a bunch of space between all these lines. Ooh, okay, let's see if we can get behind here. There we go. Get me. There we go. Right behind this little spot. The way this was starting to pop up, I still had 1,300 ticks, but I like the way this one was leading higher. The way these are popping up. This is the next area for possibility for a pop down. We have not exceeded this area on the 233, but we still have reasons to believe that this is going up. This is the thing that says, are we going to push all the way through to the top? So now that that's happened, I'm going to pull this in just a little tighter. Go ahead and take this exit. We're starting to show the possibility of breaking this bottom Bollinger Band. We're at a zero line. So what we may see happen is pull right back into this EMA where it's hit before and continue up. This is a space to be. Let's get us in this one. Right here at this low, it's pulled right back into it. It's given us a reversal bar. Let's take this one and move it up higher, but we're going to pay attention. frustrating is that, y'all? There we go. The real space for it, I was going to say the real space for it to be right now is back behind here. But it came back and got me, and that's all right. Look how we made this little reversal bar, and we got a lot of room to run back here. And we're struggle to go to the upside here, and these BBs are starting to push down. It just got, look at how it started off in a nice pop and just got tighter and tighter. And then we started making a little bit of divergences and showing reasons for it to push to the downside. Now, do I think it might still make it all the way up there? I actually do. With all the strength that we have here, it's just given a great spot for it to pull back to. All right, guys. I'm an hour into trading. I have told myself that I need to limit my time because some days I will sit here and watch it after I'm done trading for a while and spend a little bit more time just waiting for that next move. And really, that keeps me from doing all the things that I really want to accomplish throughout the day. So let's go ahead and look at these. I only took 2 trades today, 8.25 points in an hour. So let's go ahead and we'll just put them in here since we can see them right here. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me. I have a pretty good sense that it's going to continue up. I'm working on where I move my risk. Sometimes I move it up too fast. And when I move it up too fast in a slow, grindy market, which is slow and grindy to the upside now, which is what I anticipate almost every time we go up these days. But with that, you have to wait for it to do certain things and trigger certain things before you move that risk. And if you don't, then you take the chance of being stopped out a little early, which is something that happens to me from time to time. But you know what? I'd rather be stopped out early with some profits than hold on just because I want it to work. And just because I want it to work doesn't mean that it's going to. Okay? Not in any way, shape, or form. Now, waiting for some particular signals before I move it up, yeah, that may be a little bit more responsible than my decision to just go ahead and move it up anyways. But hey, it is what it is. 2 trades, an hour, 8.25 points in profits, currency, $412 in just a little bit of time. Not a lot of work, not a lot of stress. Feeling pretty good about it. I actually do feel as though this is going to give a pullback fairly soon before it pushes up, but I mean, really, that was a beautiful space to re-enter the trade. I'm not going to get my mind stuck around that because then I'm going to get frustrated with myself. And I'm actually pretty pleased with how I've done. It was just slow, deep breaths at times. And I have to do that even as a seasoned trader, to just take those slow, deep breaths, to sit and go, okay, well, you know, it's still going further and I took an exit. So what do? Do I A, beat myself up about it? Do I B, wait for the next opportunity? Or do I C, just shut it down? So there's one of three options right there. Okay, one of three. Well, four. Praise myself for making good choices. So, you know, and at times I do find myself beating myself up, and that's when I step away. I could feel that little bit of buildup in my tummy that said, oh, Lindsay, you exited early. You know better than that. But you know what? Que sera, sera. Working towards doing better each day is always a good thing. So, guys, I got a lot of things that I have planned for today. So we're going to go get that started. I'm going to get some more information out on the vault. I'm going to get some things ready so we can get more people really being able to learn and understand and move forward. And guys, it's not about just what I'm doing. It's about watching and learning. Your flow may look a little bit different than mine. You may be taking shorts while I'm taking longs, and we are both absolutely correct, because the market will push back down and it will push back up. So we have to remember those kind of things. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. That is going to be it for this beautiful Monday. I hope everybody has a fabulous week, and remember to smile today. Also, don't forget that I will be looking forward to seeing you on the profitable side.